Lon Andino from Cherry Mobile. So we recently launched our third iteration of
Today, right?
Yeah, today. So it's a Flare 3.
Boom.
There we go.
There we go. Wow, that looks actually, this is a very large screen.
Yeah, it's a 5-inch QHD IPS OGS screen,
Nice.
and it has a 8 megapixel and 3 megapixel front camera.
Those are actually, wait, 8 megapixel, 3 megapixel for how much? Let's
Yeah.
start with the price.
Okay, let's start with price. Price is 3,999. So it's the same
The
price.
same
as the
price
first
as
Flare,
Flare 1,
Flare 2, and now the Flare 3.
So this is priced at 4,000 pesos.
Yes.
And you're telling me this has a 5-inch screen,
Yeah, 5-inch QHD screen.
QHD display, IPS, and it actually looks really, really good. The bezels are actually very thin.
Yeah.
This front is sort of all that glassy surface that is very nice and pretty. And this is only 4,000 pesos.
Yes, only 4,000.
Nice. This is a really good, the 8 megapixel, can we look at the back, see the back really quickly? Nice sort of a curvy design, there you go. It still reminds me of the Flare 1.0, but
Yeah.
looks really good. I did notice as well that it's sort of thin and easy to grip.
Yep. So
It actually looks really, really nice. That 5-inch display, you wouldn't believe it's QHD, but it actually is QHD. So what are the specs of this? What is the processor, memory, and all that stuff?
So it's running a quad-core NVK6582 processor.
So that's the processor with the Mali 400.
Mali 400
Great for gaming and all that.
Yes.
And it's a quad-core processor. Everybody wants that. How much RAM does it have?
It has a 1 gig RAM and 8 gig internal storage.
Nice. So here we have 8 gigs of internal storage, which is great, a lot enough for games and media. But of course, you do have a micro SD card slot, right?
Yeah, it also has a micro SD slot up to 64 gig.
Right. Can you move the apps to the micro SD card as well?
Yes, you can also move apps to SD card, and this actually has the unified storage.
Yeah, I like that because
yeah.
you know. Back then there was a 1 gig internal and then the USB storage, and once your 1 gig is full, it doesn't matter how much storage you had left, you can install more apps. Now the unified storage,
so with this you can actually utilize more the whole,
takes advantage of the entire 8 gigs. Of course, barring the system applications that take up about a gig or so. And 8 gigs is a lot of storage for 4,000 pesos plus the 1 gig of RAM. I think this is the first 4,000 peso Cherry Mobile with 1 gig of RAM, if I'm not mistaken.
It's actually the first 5-inch
Nice. Okay.
smartphone with 1 gig of RAM.
Nice. So Flare 3.0, that looks really, really good. 3 megapixel camera in front, which is nice because, well, that's one of the bigger
for the selfie.
that's one of the bigger megapixel cameras in this price range as well.
Correct.
5-inch display, IPS. What are we forgetting here?
And this runs at Android 4.4 Kitkat.
Oh yeah. That's the one I was really impressed about because this is running on Android KitKat. And if you know me, if you know my website, if you know thetechnoclass.com, I am deeply, deeply in love with Android KitKat. And this looks very stock to me.
Yeah, it's actually stock KitKat with a few applications that
Yes.
we put in, specifically like the Pinoy App Shop.
Right. So tell me a little bit about the Pinoy App Shop.
So the Pinoy App Shop is actually our way to give back to the Filipino developers. So it's
So if people are not aware, there are actually developers in the Philippines making games, making applications and stuff like that. Of course, we don't have an internet connection. We can't show it right now. But the Pinoy App Shop aggregates those Philippine apps, and then a friend of mine has an app right there called forget the name, the one where you slap celebrities. They're from Komakasi. Yeah, Starstruck. There you go. So the Pinoy App Shop is a nice additional app, but of course it's running KitKat, so you have the latest and greatest of Android. So how much is this again?
It's 3,999. The Flare 3. It will be
still the same great price for the. It's now a bigger screen, better camera. What's the battery life? Battery guy?
1,980 or more or less 2,000.
Yeah, so you round it up, it's 2,000 milliamp hours. That's one of the bigger batteries for the Flare series. And it's a nice big screen, QHD display, a really nice pretty much a high def display. for the Flare series. That is the Flare. When is it going to be available and for how
It's
much?
going to be available on limited stocks on August 2.
That's like a week
Saturday
away, or two days, couple of days from now, yeah?
in SM North EDSA, Robinsons, Manila, and CDO.
Wow, so in the provinces. So it's going to be available this Saturday, limited quantities. They have to line up. There's like a time there and available something like 3 p.m.
So it's available. Stock will be delivered around 3 p.m. and selling would start around 5.
All right, so you want to line up very early, so you don't want to run out of stocks.
If you want to get the
I did that before with the Flare. I lined up and all that.
The first dibs on the Flare 3, you have to go to SM North EDSA, Robinsons, and Cagayan de Oro Graphic Almost.
All right, so you have to line up. There's also there's a quick update to the prices available here. I don't know if you memorize it. If you want, you have the flyer right there. We have a bunch of phones and tablets that have lowered price. The Fusion Aura is now
$2,299. Now it's $1,999.
Yeah.
And then the Ruby is a 4-inch 3G dual core.
Yeah.
From $2,899 now
it's
down to
$2,499.
$2,499.
The Life 2.0.
Life 2.0, which is $3,299 before, is now the most affordable quad core.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
$2,999.
That's only $3,000 for a quad core.
Yeah.
And of course the Omega Icon.
Omega Icon, which is $6,499 before,
Yeah.
is now available.
So,
for
that's a
only
whole 1,000.
$4,999.
That's a whole 1,000 pesos, 1,500 pesos more affordable, and that's a very good price for it. That's an HD screen.
Yes, that's an HD screen.
Right. So those are the price updates, and of course the Flare 3. It's not the 3.0, it's a Flare 3, right? And it's available this Saturday. You want to line up. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.